There are many ways billionaires spend their money. Some spend it by buying luxurious cars, others expensive tours, like moving to Dubai, spend a night in the underwater luxurious hotels that comes with a high price of $50,000 per night. Others give away their billions to the poor, but today we are interested in those that spend their billions in getting residences. For that matter, therefore, let's take a look in the most expensive homes in the world. The Manor in Holmy Hills, also known as Spelling Manor, is a mansion located in the Holmy Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles, across the street from Holmy Park. Originally built in 1988 for late TV producer Aaron Spelling and his wife, Candy, this 56,500 square foot French chateau-style mansion went through a modern update in 2011. It offers 14 bedrooms, 27 bathrooms, and all in all 123 rooms for anything you can imagine. It is the largest home in Los Angeles. It was subsequently owned by British heiress Petra Ecclestone, daughter of Formula One racing magnate Bernie Ecclestone. Ecclestone purchased the home in 2011 for $85 million after it had been on the market for 2 years with an asking price of $150 million, making it the most expensive residential real estate listing in the US at the time. In June 2019, the manor sold to an anonymous buyer for $119.7 million. The sale set a new record as the highest sale in California history. Ellison Estate. Owned by Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle and one of the world's richest men, this $200 million estate is the 14th most expensive house in the world. Due to the sheer size of the estate with 23 acres, the property holds more than one dwelling. Within the compound, you'll find 10 different properties, a tea house and bathhouse, a man-made lake and a koi pond. Much of the design of the estate falls under Japanese influence and was modeled after a Japanese emperor's palace. The house was designed by Paul Driscoll, who was an architect and Zen Buddhist teacher. Throughout the estate grounds, you'll also find some very expensive trees, like cherry blossoms, maples, oaks and redwoods. 4 Fairfield Pond. 4 Fairfield Pond is the home of Ira Renner, owner of the Renault Group, a holding investment company in smelting and manufacturing. The $248 million home sits on 63 acres, equipped with 29 bedrooms, 39 bathrooms, a 90-foot dining room, basketball court, bowling alley, squash courts, tennis courts, and 3 swimming pools. To power the mansion, it requires a gigantic amount of electricity. Fortunately, the house comes with its very own power plant located on site. And, for those of you that love your cars, 4 Fairfield Pond has a garage that can hold up to 100 cars. Mesa Vista Ranch, Pampa, Texas. This massive mansion is owned by oil tycoon T. Boone Pickens. According to him, it took him close to 50 years to assemble his desired mansion in Texas. The mansion comprises of miles of the rushing Canadian River, a private airport with a 6,000-foot runway and terminal building, 4 homes including a 33,000-square-foot main lodge, golf course, a 30-seat home theater, a 2-story stone kennel and tennis court. Now at the age of 91 years, Pickens is looking to give up the mansion on a whopping price of $250 million. Gateways Canyons, Colorado. Discovery Channel founder John owns this house. He started making a move in 1991 by acquiring lands in Gateway, Colorado. He bought land till he owned up to 8,700 acres, which were enough to build this massive mansion. The mansion comprises of 72 rooms, a full-service Gateway Canyons resort and spa, a car museum, the Gateway Colorado Auto Museum, which has around 55 classic cars, airplane hangar, airstrip and 2 helipads. Hendricks and his wife have decided to put the mansion on sale at $279 million since they no longer spend much time there. The Chartwell Estate. On the market for the first time in 30 years, at a price of $350 million. The 10-acre Chartwell Estate in Les Bel Air is owned by late TV executive Jerry Perenchio, who passed away. The main house, with a limestone facade made famous on the Beverly Hillbillies, was designed by architect Sumner Spaulding and shows off grand 18th-century French neoclassical style for over 25,000 square feet. Interior highlights include a ballroom, formal salon, and paneled dining. Les Palace Bulls. Also known as the Bubble Palace, Le Palace Bull was designed by Hungarian architect Antti Lavag and was built around 1975 to 1989. Its nickname originates from a series of circular rooms that view out over the Mediterranean Sea. Currently, Bubble Palace is owned by Pierre Cardin, an Italian-born French fashion designer. The property possesses 3 swimming pools, several gardens and a 500-seat amphitheater constructed within the hillside areas. The place is particularly a holiday home for Pierre, besides being a magnificent venue for parties and events. It is one of the most expensive homes in the world due to its price of $390 million. Odeon Tower Sky Penthouse. Principality of Monaco. Taking luxury living to dazzling new heights, the Tour Odeon Sky Penthouse is a grand vision of extravagant opulence, built to dominate the top tier of exclusive luxury residences around the world. Rising majestically above the azure waters of the Mediterranean, the resplendent penthouse embraces unprecedented 360-degree views over the sea, with a stunning outdoor rooftop circular infinity pool linked to a balcony by a waterslide, making it the epitome of a luxury lifestyle beyond imagination. But it does not come at a cheap price. You can only own it if you are worth $400 million. Located within the Golden Citadel of Monte Carlo, the Tour Odeon Tower is the latest addition to the elite status of the city-state of Monaco, setting a new standard for luxury living on an international scale. Tour Odeon is an unprecedented statement of extreme luxury and the veritable playground of millionaires and billionaires, amid the glitz and glamour, wealth and oligarchical excess that is at the heart of Monaco. Middle Gap Road, Hong Kong. The main selling point of this mansion is its location. We all know in real estate that a business location is a vital point to be reckoned with. Well, 24 Middle Gap Road has proven that location is very important. Built in 1991, the 24 Middle Gap Road is situated at the perched atop the peak, which gives it the view of Deep Water Bay nearby. The distance between the mansion and Hong Kong's central business district is just a 10-minute drive. The mansion is 5,700 square foot and has just a 4-bedroom home. It is up for sale at $447 million. Whitenhurst, London. Currently under renovation, Whitenhurst, when finished, will become the second largest and second most valuable mansion in London, surpassed only by Buckingham Palace. Its interior space is expected to total some 90,000 square feet, bringing its value to an estimated $450 million. Built in the early 20th century by the heir to a soap fortune, the original house had 25 bedrooms. New owners have since added a second 3-story villa and dug out some 40,000 square feet of basement. The One, Bel Air, California. This mansion is up for sale at a whopping price of $500 million. The mansion is a 20-bedroom compound perched high above Bel Air on 4 acres. A 100,000 square foot house with a spectacular 360-degree view from the cliff. This mansion has 5 swimming pools, 30 bathrooms, a 5,500 square foot master suite, a 30-car gallery, a 36-seat movie theater, a nightclub and a 6-lane bowling alley. It will be the most expensive sold house in the United States of America per now. Villa La Leopolda, France. When Russian billionaire Mikhail Prokhorov attempted to buy Villa Leopolda in 2008, it was valued at a whopping €500 million. Now that time has passed and things are more expensive. The price of this mega home is about $750 million at the time. Owned by Lily Safra, widow of Lebanese-born Brazilian banker Edmond Safra, this 11-bedroom, 14-bathroom estate is perched on 50 acres in France's Alpes-Maritime department of its Côte d'Azur region. It features a commercial greenhouse, helipad, outdoor kitchen, and stunning pool, and was the setting for Alfred Hitchcock's 1955 film To Catch a Thief. Villa La Leopolda is named for its original owner. King Leopold II of Belgium gifted the estate to his mistress Blanche Zélia Josephine Delacroix in the early 20th century. The home was redesigned by American architect Ogden Codman Jr. in the 1920s. Antalya, Mumbai. Probably the world's priciest private residence, often valued at $1.1 billion, Antalya is a 400,000 square foot 27-story mansion completed in 2010. In fact, calling it 27 stories hardly does it justice. At 570 feet in height, it is the equivalent of a 50 to 60-story building, with an offbeat shape that defies easy description. And mostly characterized as a Blade Runner meets Babylon edifice. Its amenities include 3 helipads, a 50-seat movie theater, and 6 floors of parking space that can accommodate 168 cars. To maintain all that, Ambani employs a staff of around 600 people. The towering mansion, apparently named after a mythical island in the Atlantic Ocean, is owned by Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries, and reportedly the richest person in India. Buckingham Palace. $2.9 billion. Located in the city of Westminster in London, holding the title of the most expensive house in the world is Buckingham Palace. The palace is possessed by the British royal family and has served as the official London residence of the UK's monarch since 1837, and now it is also the official headquarters of the monarch. The palace comprises of 775 bedrooms, 78 bathrooms, 52 royal and guest rooms, 92 offices, and 19 staterooms. In terms of area, the palace is approximately 828,000 square feet, and the garden alone is 40 acres. If the palace ever goes up for sale, it is estimated to be worth $2.9 billion. But I'm sure this will never happen. Its price may even go higher, with the suspects of having secret tunnels running beneath the surface that connect the palace to nearby streets. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to watch more videos by tapping the videos above.